All right, all right. How you guys doing out there? We're live here. We got Myztery on the line. We're about to find out the answers to the mystery, no pun intended. So thank you for coming. I'm about to send you the link so we can start sharing it real quick before we get into what we're here for. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah.
Live now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice logo that you got there.
Thanks, man. Oh, man.
Oh, we already got someone in the room. Hello, hello. About to share this. If you're listening out there, please share it real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Post it to RoX-TV. And then we'll get down with the interview. Just give me 1 second. Oh. Oh, where'd it go? Publish. So, how are you doing, man?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Good, good. Joe's in the room. What up, Joe? Shout out.
Man.
Hell yeah, we got 5 people in here. Make sure you guys all smash that like button. Share it on your social media. I got it shared out on RoX-TV if you want to just share it there. If you're new in the room, please subscribe. We're here with Myztery. So where are you from, Myztery? Pittsburgh. I mean, that's basically, yeah, and I claim Detroit. I live actually like 15 minutes from Detroit, but, you know.
Right, right.
So how long have you been making music?
Man, I've been making music since like early 2000s, and we started doing shows around like 2007, and I was always in a group, and so we've been doing the show thing for a long time. Like, you know, we were doing shows before, like with Wiz and Mac before they blew up, you know what I mean? Like, so stuff like that. So
some straight hip-hop shows.
Yeah, yeah. We were doing shows before there was like barely any venues to even do shows at, you know what I mean?
Shout out Side Alone. I see you in there. So what were your influences that really got you into it at the time? Like, what made you from rap listener to I want to make my own art?
I think when Bone Thugs and Harmony came out with Mo Thugs Records and they started signing people, I realized that, wow, if we were just dope enough, we could get signed, you know what I mean? Like, and it seemed realistic. And I was like, you know, like, we got to do this. And then even seeing people like ICP with Psychopathic Records and like their independent thing, like, I was like inspired by all that. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, we could do this. Like,
inspired, you know, just as much by the business side of it as the music.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, like, you know, just trying to. I never thought about being like a mainstream, you know, like I don't even know who to name, like a Drake, or I don't even know Eminem. Like, they're so far out there. Like, that really, that wasn't even what I wanted. I just wanted to be successful, you know.
Right. Hold on 1 second. Just want to make sure I got this chat room up to date here, so I'm not missing anybody's messages. There is a little chat in the YouTube. I don't know if you can pull it up and mute the YouTube and you can see.
You know, I don't want to mess it up. I don't.
Right.
I'm on here. I don't want to.
Murder Mitten 313. What's up, y'all? What up, Murder Mitten? If you guys have any questions for Myztery, you know, feel free to drop them in the room. I'll read them to them. So when you first came out, who was big on the scene at the time? Like,
no one.
With as far as locally, like shout out.
One.
No one.
Nah, that like, well, Wiz started to become like, cause he started like, he got with the right management and they started getting him radio play and they got him on tour and he was just gone. Like, you know what I mean? Like we did shows with him where, like we brought a bigger crowd than him. You know what I mean? Like we got some award. It was like a show that had 10 hip hop acts on it. You know what I mean? And we got like an endorsement deal from a vodka company, clothing company, sponsorship, stuff like that. Like at the time, we were buzzing too, but we just we weren't committed enough as a group. You know what I mean? People started missing shows, stuff like that. So it kind of, you know,
right.
Actually,
your boy Darby's in the room. He says, "What's up?"
That's Darb Dollars. Matter of fact, he was the manager for a while.
Oh, that's what's up. Murder Mitten 313 wants to know how you came up with your name.
Myztery, man. I remember like I wanted to get into tagging, and I wanted to have a name I could tag, and no one would know who it was, and I just kind of came up with Myztery. And people would always say comments to me like, "Why are you so mysterious?" People ask me personal questions. I just stare at them and like, I don't have to answer. Like, and people like, "Why are you such a mystery all the time?" Like, and it kind of just fit my personality.
So you did a lot of tagging. You're an artist or?
No, I just wanted to tag my name. It was like a fad going on. I suck at graffiti. Like, no, like, but I just wanted to tag. Like my boy tagged and he was good at it. So, you know, I was never that good.
Tell me about, you know, then to now, you know, what's the difference? What do you got popping now compared to back then? Bring us to the present.
I'd say a couple years ago, we were really popping. We were throwing all of our own shows. And what happened was it kind of segregated us because like we have a label called Track Addicts. And it was like, if we did a show, it was Track Addicts Presents. If we did, you know, anything, it was Track Addicts. It kind of segregated us from the rest of the city because we were only messing with people that could bring people out. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then eventually, like, I don't know, like it feels so different now to how it did 5 years ago. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know, like right now I'm at a point where I almost feel like I'm starting over. You know what I mean? I'm doing my own thing. I was always in a group. I'm doing my own thing. I'm working on this CD. I got some features with people like I've had relationships with before, like, you know, from some of the Wu-Tang affiliates and Bone and, you know, obviously we got King Gordy and Lex the Hexmaster and Gmo and, you know, got Maximilian on a track. That's a dude from Pittsburgh. So we, you know, I'm finally doing my own thing and I'm just going to see where it goes. I'm going to give it one. I can't blame no one else now.
Jessica Kanig wants to know if you're going to do shows outside of Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I mean, we do regional, like I do regional stuff. Like it just depends what we could get worked out. You know, we go up to Detroit, you know, Ohio, all over Ohio. You know what I mean? West Virginia. We've been to Philly. We've been a few places, you know, but for sure.
So the new album. Tell me about some of these features. Obviously, I've heard the King Gordy track. Tell me about some of these other ones.
I got a track with Gmo Ski, and it's, you know, he fucking kills it. I got a track with some of the Wu-Tang Killer Army affiliates, like Ninth Prince and Shogun Assassin and Airwave Just. Like, got a track with them. I got this track with J Guns and Emilio Stacks. They're from Pittsburgh as well, and they, like, you know, they have their hoods popping, like they have their whole hood on lock, the way they do shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
And like I said, the track with Maximilian's called Everything Is All Black. It's about my mental state and how everything just feels dark to me now. And like, I got the song with Lex the Hex called Halls Keep On Talking. And that's another one I think people are gonna like. Like, I'm excited about it. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Just doing it on my own.
So if you could work with anyone, dead or alive, who would it be?
Whew, man, I got a list of people I want to work with. You know what I mean? Like, I want to work with acts like Vinny Paz, Be Real, Twisted. I like Sick Jackin'. I mean, I have a whole list of people that I've already did songs with. So I mean, they're not even on the list anymore. I guess like Bone Thugs and Harmony, and I want to do something like DJ Paul. I got man, I'm a hip hop fanatic, so I can name 100 people right now, and I'd still
Right.
keep going.
There's no shortage of good people to work with.
Nah, I'm all over the place.
So what's been the highlight for you then in your career so far?
I mean, as a Bone fan, doing a video with Lazy Bone, like having Flesh and Bone, being in the studio with them, like stuff like that. That I mean, that's something that is definitely a highlight. You know what I mean? Opening up for acts, like being on the main stage, being the group right before the main act, like you know what I mean, like that, like before like Method Man and Redman and Bone, and even like in other cities, like we've done that. Like those are some of the highlights. Just I mean, even just yesterday, I was in the studio all day having a meeting with Ninth Prince from Killer Army, and we have plans of stuff that we're working on. So I mean, that's all surreal to me. You know what I mean? That I'm doing this kind of stuff, like because I have no connections. I don't know nobody. I ain't fucking related to nobody. So everything I've ever done is just me meeting people.
Darby says, tell him about Project Pat and Pretty Ricky.
Yeah, we had Project Pat come to our studio and do a song with us. Like, and I mean, that's what I mean. Like, it wasn't even like over the internet or like they came right to our studio, you know what I mean? And working on the hook right with them, stuff like that, like.
There's nothing better than being in the studio with legends.
For real. Yeah, I mean, that's something that no one can ever take, you know what I mean? Like, so, I've had people in my group tell me before, they're like, I'm happy with my career. We did all this. I'm like, I mean, I'm not happy with it. Even with Lingerie from Pretty Ricky, like, he came right to the studio, started singing hooks, like, and we, got him on 2 of the songs, like, even, and they turn out to be good songs too. Not, it isn't like, no feature that we've ever done, I feel like someone dropped the ball, like the feature, you know what I mean? They've all been pretty good.
Who's still on your list for people you want to like open for when they come to town? Or
oh man,
who really rocks your town, man, more than anyone? Or
you know what, I'd have to like, I mean, right now, as far as like someone I'd like to open on tour with would be like my ideal situation, like going on tour with like a Tech Nine or like a matter of fact, we did a song with Stevie Stone too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so
with that Tech Nine energy, have you seen him live? He's crazy.
Yeah, no, Tech Nine is one of the best live performers for sure. Like out of any genre, you know what I mean? But I mean, it's if we could like doing a show with a crowd that would be similar to the energy that I have too. Like it always helps when the crowd knows who you are.
Do you run with a DJ on the stage, or do you guys just run do you pre?
We've done both. You know what I mean? Like it's hard to find a DJ is like a drummer. You know what I mean? Like you have them for a few months and then they get a new job or a new wife and they're just gone. Like I don't know. They're hard to find.
Great comparison though, too.
Yeah, they're tough, man. Ideally, I'd love to have me. Now that it's a solo thing, I'd love to have me, a DJ, a hype man, maybe, and honestly, just people jumping around with me, like in masks, like like that would be like.
We got 19 people in the room. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Please subscribe to RoX-TV. Tell us, where can we find the new album? When can we find the new album? Where? Okay,
Joe's gonna be mad at me because it's not done yet. But like obviously. It'll be on all the traditional iTunes, Spotify, which I'm starting to feel like I'm against all that. You know what I mean? I feel like why put like I'd rather have exclusive, like get it off the website, whatever. But we'll go the traditional route, iTunes, Spotify, all that kind of stuff. And I'll have physical copies available on tavapes.com. As Track Addicts, as far as a brand, we just launched our own e-juice line. We have 4 flavors right now. So
what? You guys are fucking putting out juice?
Yeah, it took a long time to get all the licenses and permits and tobacco license. But as a matter of fact, that's something that me and Ninth Prince, we're going to do a Killer Army e-juice brand. So we have a couple things going on, you know.
That's what's up, man. That's much respect, dude. I
Thanks,
like
thanks.
to see all these side hustles that people create and their necessity, because I mean, rap's one of those things that you kind of even some of the biggest rappers have side hustles. Look at Wiz Khalifa and his whole fucking
Rolling papers and
right.
sunglasses. Yeah.
They're rocking out with dispensaries out there. He's part of the burner shit. So
music is just the what you use to advertise yourself now, to advertise your brand. You know what I mean? Like, so
shout out
music,
Josh. I see you in the room.
oh man.
You guys got some more questions? If not, I'll get on to my next question. When's the next time we can see you live?
You know what? Right. I mean, I definitely want to book like a small regional tour. I want to get these videos done. Like, I feel like every rapper that I mess with, like, I learn about them first through all their videos, all their online stuff before I learn about them live. You know what I mean? Like, so I want to put out like at least 5 or 6 videos for this project. I got 2 in the works right now, so videos will definitely be coming soon.
Yeah, you got to have a strong visual nowadays.
Yeah,
just to keep that attention span. We out there, we like that whole, you know, movie appeal.
Yeah. You got to see the artistic side to the artist. You know what I mean? That's why I'm trying to find the right videographers. Like, I got Savage Shutter. They're working on a few videos for me, so we'll see how those go, and then maybe plan a couple more.
If you don't come to Detroit before the summertime, I'll be having a summer rap jam part 2. We did our first one this summer, so we'll have to get you out there for it, because we got some big plans and we want to have a lot of different sound to it. You know, it's going to be an all-day thing out. It may be outdoors. It may be at a large indoor venue. We're still choosing between 2 places.
I'm in, man. I'm in.
But we're definitely going to get a lot of Detroit legends in the house all in one day. So,
yeah, I'm in. Yeah, let me know. Jessica
says she loves your music. Well, what's your favorite song, Jessica? Let us know. Paul Hammond wants to know, does Track Addicts have any films in the works?
That's a self plug for Paul Hammond. Yeah. What we're trying to do is we're trying to do not actual like full length movies, but we're gonna do like some short films. You know, just building content. You know what I mean? Making soundtracks. You know, having fun with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll share that shit. Make sure you send that shit to us. We'll share the fuck out of it.
Paul's actually the screenwriter for them.
Shout out, Paul. That's another thing, you know, you make these short little cinematics and shit, and you get a chance to throw your music in there like you would if you were, you know, trying to.
We'll release it as a soundtrack, you know.
Exactly. So where do you go from here? I mean, so tell me about, okay, we've talked a lot about you, but you know, I see Myztery and Sneak. So tell me about this. Who's Sneak? Explain that to our viewers. Tell us more about that side of things.
Sneak is my childhood friend. You know what I mean? And we did this for a long time together, and like, you know, just life kind of gets in the way. You know what I mean? So like I said, me and him are still fine. You know what I mean? We're cool, but like, I'm just trying to do the solo push now. I mean, Myztery and Sneak was, I mean, the way I always told people was I'm married to Myztery and Sneak. Like, Myztery and Sneak's like my, you know, like, to accept me, you have to accept Myztery and Sneak. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
So like, I don't know. Like, it was just like, for a long time, we worked really hard at it, but we kept under delivering. You know what I mean? Like, right when we needed the commitment to be there, some reason it couldn't be there. You know what I mean? Like, so, and there was other dynamics to it too. And it's just, you know, Myztery and Sneak should release another project sometime soon. I thought it was going to be out a while ago, but yeah, you know,
I know how it is. I mean, that's how it is with projects.
Yeah. But Myztery and Sneak, like, basically, like, when we started Track Addicts, that was our, like, it was our label.
So
you know what I mean? Like,
was that more like it was like a group? I mean, it's just 2 guys, right? I mean, but
yeah, well, yeah, it kind of formed into a group for a while, but it was always, the core was always me and Snake. We had Young Butter, and you know, we definitely did a lot of stuff together. Like I said, we probably did 250 shows in the last 5 years. You know what I mean? Like we were pretty constant for a while, but it just, you know, just the commitment. You know what I mean? Like, you know, when Butter needs a ride constantly to a show, when Butter's missing it because he forgets about it, like, you know, I could go on, and like, they know how I feel. You
we
know what
got
I
our
mean?
own Butters here in Detroit. I know.
Yeah, it's just they
Love
know how I feel,
it,
and I just can't keep.
drummers. It's hard sometimes.
Right. It's
Uh,
just
we appreciate you coming on, man. Tell us something we don't know. Tell us something coming up. Tell us some secrets.
something you don't know is that I'm trying to put together a plan here for. I'm looking for the right deal. You know what I mean? Like honestly, I'd love to get signed to a label like MNE. You know what I mean?
But with that E-Juice thing, if that shit takes off, you guys could build.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you guys could put more into your own label and start
That's true too.
build your own MNE, you know.
But it's the infrastructure. You know what I mean? Like you know, a label like that would be ideal for someone like me who has a small, very small following, but I could build rapidly because I've never touched these other cities. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, we got like 50 some people with Track Addicts tattoos, Myztery tattoos, you know what I mean? And it's all regional. You know what I mean? Like, so
thought about getting on a tour or trying to get on a tour or having someone try to get you on a tour?
It's the finances, man. Like
I know it takes a lot to survive on the road, but I mean, that's what might change things.
Well, it's the buy-ons. Like, if I go on tour by myself, I mean, you know, I don't have a Travis O'Gwen. You know, I don't have someone that's going to fund the whole thing, even if there's 5 people there.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, so maybe if I found the right investor or something like that, I'll go. You know what I mean? Like, no problem. But you know, it's not having the finances to get out of. I mean, I'm ready to go. You know what I mean? Like, so, but it's,
you guys gonna do more spot dates outside of this?
Yeah. Spot dates, buy-ons, like stuff like that. I mean, we've done them. You know what I mean?
Like I said, we want to get you out here to Detroit. It's definitely a good city for hip hop, and you know, and it's a rough city, but I think that people who are dope, you know, usually get shown respect when they come and tear it up.
We've done about 4 shows in Detroit before, and we did a show with Busy Bone. I think we did 2 with Busy Bone, 2 with Bloodline Harmony, which is Busy Bone's son's group. And yeah, I mean, I thought it was gonna be like 8 Mile. I thought we would get there and it was gonna be fucking crazy the whole time. And there were parts that were crazy, but, but shows were fine. You know what I mean? Like the shows were cool. Like
what I always say is, in Detroit, if you know, keep to yourself and just show respect to people, you're usually fine. But if you go around acting like an idiot, the city will swallow you up.
Yeah. Detroit's like the underground Mecca. You know what I mean? Like, for sure. If
you need if you need anything Detroit wise, I pretty much know everyone here. So far, man, I really dug that Gordy track, man.
Yeah, I gotta send you a few more for sure. I'll send you the whole album. You can just start listening to it.
Yeah, and this goes for anybody who's listening. If you guys have a release and you send me a link or whatever, not only will I check it out, but I'll send it to my writers. And if they're feeling it, they'll write a review on it. We don't really write too many reviews on shit we're not feeling. So, you know, because we don't like to talk down on people. But if I send shit to people and they're feeling it, they'll write on it. And
they can always mail us promo too.
Yeah, that's the thing. We go to all kinds of shows and we give out prizes and shit that are promotional based. People donate their promo CDs and stickers and shit to us. So if you or anybody out there wants to send us CD samplers, stickers, download cards, anything, we will take it to shows and talk about you and hand this stuff out.
Yeah, we definitely do. And that's really cool you do that. Sure.
Yeah, we're gonna be at Twistmas tomorrow, and we got a stack of donations from the Michigan Misfits, Trey Pounds, Alazul Elu, and a few other groups, Willie Hayes, and we're just gonna be giving away a bunch of their promo materials to people that come over and sign up. So while they're signing up, you know, we talk about these people who give us stuff. That's basically our sponsors. So we talk about our sponsors, you know.
Yeah.
So definitely hook us up. Oh, Paul wants to know, Myztery, what's your biggest regret in hip hop?
Not making
question. Yeah,
not making it.
But it's not done yet.
I know, but
I'm not even going to accept that answer because unless you've given up, that's.
No, I didn't give up. I didn't give up. I think, you know what, my biggest regret then is not taking every day to work on it, like, because time keeps ticking, and like there's so many times where we're planning and not executing. Like, don't spend too much time planning, just start doing, and then let catch up. You know what I mean?
I try hard to follow every opportunity that knocks, and that usually takes you where you're going. But that's just how I've been doing it. Paul says he's going to be bringing you to Indianapolis and Louisville. Those are good markets. These cities, it's funny because it's like if you go to the major cities for rap, like New York, Pittsburgh, Detroit, LA, Cleveland, it's really hard. It's when you go to these other cities that don't have that rap, you could just be superstars there. I swear.
Yeah.
But it's I say it all the time. There's no shortage of dope rappers in Detroit, you know, so you really got to do something to stand out.
Yeah. And it's funny too, because like I feel like with Pittsburgh, it's like once they see you, like I'm still like I get people all the time, yo man, I like your music, this and that. I mean, and obviously I appreciate every single person, but it's like until they see you on that next level, that's when they go, holy shit. Like that's when everyone jumps on board. Like, and that's probably like every city. You know what I mean? Like they gotta see you somewhere doing something else. You know?
We got a request. Who's your top 5 favorite rappers? If you you don't have to give them in order, just throw some out there.
Man, I would say Bone Thugs and Harmony. I don't know if you want to just say 1 through 5 as one answer.
Give us a few more.
I like Sick Jackin' from Psycho Realm. I like damn man, I know this too. Like I don't even know why I'm stuttering. Who the fuck else I like?
What do you listen to in the car? That's a good question.
I like Vinny Paz from Jedi Mind Tricks. Damn man. I like Jamie Madrox a lot. Damn. Like Method Man, you know what I mean? RZA, like Wu-Tang shit, like all day. Like I love that shit, you know what I mean? Like
got a strong love for New York sound.
Yeah, well, I mean, it just goes back and forth. Like I said, I mean, I used to like Snoop Dogg a lot, like, you know, growing up, like just depends. Like I said, because in Pittsburgh, we don't care if you're East Coast, West Coast, like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, even Vinny Paz, you're from Philly, you know what I mean? So it all bounces around. Sick Jackin's from California. I like Be Real a lot from Cypress Hill. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, so it just Corrupt, you know what I mean? Like a bunch of people. Like it's never been just one thing. It goes all around, you know what I mean?
What is it that you like, or what is it about you that in your music that brings out the truth in you? Or
I got way too many songs where I'm really talking about that I'm depressed. Like I have songs like Living Inside My Head, and I'm kind of singing, but it's really about like, you know, like about depression, you know what I mean? Like I'm a lot more, I'm like a clown, like, you know, like people see me smiling, they think everything's fine, but really
I got a song for
nothing's fine. You know what I mean? Like,
you want to give any shout outs before we get out of here?
Yeah, man. I want to shout out RoX-TV, obviously. I want to shout out Joe McMahon, Siggy. I want to shout out Savage Shutter, Darb Dollars, Paulie Ham, Airwave Just, Ninth Prince, Shogun, Payday. That's one of my producers. on Track X, Payday, King Gordy, Lex, Gmo, everyone on the album so far. Flesh and Bone from Bone Thugs for shouting out this post yesterday. Damn, I hope I didn't miss no one. But yeah, I mean, I guess that's it. Track Addicts, everyone that follows us, everyone who likes Myztery and Sneak, you know, just, you know, Maximilian, Savage Sutter. Can't talk today. But yeah, that's it, man.
I appreciate you coming on, man. It was exciting to talk to you. We don't get outside the Detroit market enough. So this was the first actual guest that we've done over the internet, but I felt it was worth it to learn and get out of my old ways. So I'm glad I did, man, because it was good. It was good to hear your story. And I hope everyone checks out the music. Tell them where to find it again. The old shit.
Yeah, right now you can go to tavapes.com. We have some of our old mixtapes on there for sale. Obviously, YouTube, Spotify, iTunes. If you want the bootleg shit, go to YouTube. You know what I mean? Like, we still got to upload. Like, man, we have like 300 songs that we got to upload like 250 of them still. Like, so
that's great, man. And if you guys are watching, hit subscribe because we do more live shows and we upload interviews and stuff all the time. I appreciate you bringing a lot of your people in here today. And
oh, cool. I'm glad they showed up. So everyone who showed up, I appreciate you. You know, because I can't see it. I can't. I'm on. We're on Hangouts right now. I can't see nobody on there. So
right, we've had 13 to 18 viewers the whole time, and we'll get a lot of people that'll watch it after the fact. So I'm glad that you got a chance to talk about your music with everyone because that's what people on our channel really like is just to hear about the music.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the music is where it's all at. Like, so you're gonna hear it. You're gonna hear it.
I appreciate you coming on. I'm going to get out of here. I got kids to take care of.
All right, dude. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Shout out to, you know, TALLday.com, all that stuff. Bro.
And
all right, man.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks a lot, bro.